All hail a beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we back for another edition of Big Beard Business. If you've ever been to a multi-purpose store like CVS, Walgreens, Target, Walmart, it probably hasn't taken you long to determine which products are for men and which one are for women. See, women's packages are typically brighter with colorful writing, while men's packages typically are a bit more bolder, aggressive, and darker with sharper edges. But none of that actually matters. However, what does matter is that in today's video, we're discussing what women want you to smell like. Visit any women's skin or body wash section and you are likely to see products with vanilla, florals, and fruity scents. Therefore, it may seem like that is what women like. And trust me, companies have invested millions, if not billions of dollars in determining what is going to make a female consumer purchase. Therefore, we're going to utilize some of that logic today to determine what women want you to smell like. So now that we got that out the way, let's get down to it. This first fragrance is said to be alluring, seductive, and a bit sensual. This one comes from Unisex Perfumes, and this one is Intimus. All right, so listen, when I smelled this fragrance from Steven's collection, this is one of the ones that really drew me to it because, well, it smells mighty right. Mighty right. Mighty right. Mighty right is this. This shit is good. This fragrance has bergamot, lemon, apple, orange. This thing is amazing. I just sprayed this thing in the air and the missus said, whatever you just sprayed smells good. And that is a perfect segue into why women want you to smell like this. Listen, man, this thing is really, really dope. So, Steven, you did a great job with this one. And when you put that this one is alluring and seductive, I believe you are right on track. This one also has some geranium in it to kind of lead toward that seductiveness and help seduce just a bit more. Be easy on your sprays on things like this because too much will take it too far, but just the right amount will get you your desired results. This next fragrance has warm vanilla, it has pink pepper, and it also has amber. And this one is a more intense version of a fragrance that already does well for date nights and that close encounter situation. This one comes from Armani, and this one is Armani Stronger With You Intensely. Listen, if you're looking to amplify your day-to-day with a woman just a bit more or help to bring them in just a bit more, then this one is one that you should reach for. Now, we are in the spring months and this one is better suited for the fall and winter months, but thinking ahead here past COVID-19, then you also want to make sure that you are well primed to come out and smell nice. This is definitely one that can help. But in the meantime, if you're going to do a little quarantine and chill, then hey, reach for it. Another fragrance that I often urge men to reach for when they want to smell their best around that special someone has hazelnut, it has green plum, and cedar. This one comes from Paco Rabanne. It's Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Lucky. Now, obviously, you can see from the juice that's gone out of this bottle, we wear this thing a lot, and we wear it because, well, it works. This one, it gets compliments, and although this one may not be for everyone, if you feel this one is juvenile, that's understandable. If you feel like this one is great, I definitely understand that as well. Again, this one has warm wood sweetness hinted with a few fruity notes, and this one really just comes off nice. I've talked about this one on multiple occasions. This one works. Get it in your collection. 1 Million Lucky. This next fragrance has vanilla, it has a hint of chocolate. This one also has coffee, and again, it has that same warmth and sensualness that you would want when you're around that special someone. And this one comes from Kilian, and it's none other than Black Phantom. Now, I did a video of 5 fragrances to make that woman melt, and a lot of you wonder why this one wasn't on the list. This one definitely deserves to be on the list because this thing, again, has all of those ingredients that we talked about. These companies are spending millions of dollars on to see if women would like it, and this one definitely falls into suit. So this one is marketed as a unisex scent, which means that Kilian, when they made this fragrance, they figured that women would like this one as well. I personally like to wear this fragrance, and I know other men who like to wear it as well, but if you're looking to stand out and smell the way she wants you to smell, then this one is one to grab for as well. Kilian's Black Phantom. This next fragrance I haven't talked about as much as I probably could have talked about it in the past, but this one definitely deserves to be on the list. This one comes from Jo Malone, another unisex fragrance here that gets the job done. This one is lavender, it has honey, and it's also made to be extremely sensual. This one is none other than myrrh and tonka. Now, obviously by the name, you can tell that it has notes of myrrh and also tonka in this one as well. To me, this one is very sensual. This is one of their cologne intense fragrances. Although it's stated to be intense, to me, this one still sits closer to the skin. It has a bit better performance than the others, but this one is definitely inviting. It has a bit of spice with a little sweetness. It has sugar, it has spice, and everything nice. Everything that you deserve in a fragrance to smell special around that special someone is located here. Again, this one isn't one that is very popular, so therefore you probably are going to smell like her ex, which also goes a long way. And speaking of smelling like her ex, although this next fragrance may share its name, this one definitely does not smell like its predecessor. And this one is from Dolce & Gabbana, and this one is the one Eau de Parfum Intense. Yes, so you add those extra names on the end and it changes this one completely. This one here has golden neroli essence, you have cardamom, and you also have fresh cypress. So you have some of those spicy notes that are going to come in on this one, and you also have those hints of sweetness with floral notes as well. To me, this one wears close to the skin despite its name. And I think that the special woman in your life is going to enjoy this one. This one is a newer release, so therefore, despite it sharing its name, it's not going to smell exactly the same. In addition to those spicy notes and sweetness, you have deep leather in this one here, which gives it that oomph and that masculine appeal, which is going to help you out. So, Dolce & Gabbana, the one Eau de Parfum Intense. This next fragrance is a smooth, masculine Oriental fougere. I've talked about this fragrance on the channel a number of times, and I think that this one is a solid fragrance. Obviously, that's the reason that I talk about it. A lot of you out there have given me feedback that you also think that this one will work well in those close encounter situations or looking to attract the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever it is that you're into. And this one comes from Bar No. 9, and this one is Lafayette Street. Now, this one is a clean, fresh, inviting scent with a lot of citrus and fruity notes within it, but it doesn't come off to be very citrusy. Bergamot, vanilla, you see? See the recurring theme here? You also have tonka bean in this one, and you have some dry woods, and this one again comes off to be a pretty solid scent. You can spray this one on if you're going to be on a casual setup. If you're going to go out on a date, once this whole thing is over, you can wear this and you will be good to go. Again, this one is good for close encounter situations. If you're going to do close encounter, I would say go lighter on the sprays, as this one does project a bit, which is good. If you're paying this price point for a fragrance, that it should project and perform well, in my personal opinion. I enjoy this one, and I'm happy to have it within my collection, and I definitely think this one is dope. Get your nose on it if you don't have it already, but Bar No. 9's Lafayette Street will definitely help you with the ladies. This next fragrance kind of hits on everything that you need in a fragrance that's going to be good for those close encounters, to make her melt and what she wants you to smell like. This one has vanilla, you have coffee, you have some roasted tonka, you have everything that you need in this fragrance. This one is warm. It's very warm. It has amber. This one is not aggressive at all. It sits close to the skin. I purchased this one, I don't know, maybe 2017. I think that's when this one released, back in 2017. I got it like towards the end of the year, as soon as it was coming out. And this one is a great fragrance for fall and winter, i.e. close encounter, cuddle buddy type of situations. Wear this fragrance and you'll be good to go. This one comes from the master of seduction, Tom 44, and this one is Vanille Fatale. All right, so again, we talked about having vanilla in the fragrance to increase her desire to want you to be close to her, and this one obviously has it. It has so much in it that it can be fatal. But no, man, all in all, this is a great fragrance to wear when you're going for that special someone and for close encounter situations. Tom Ford's Vanille Fatale. This next fragrance is a good alternative for some high-priced fragrances out there that typically garner compliments. This one comes from Mont Blanc, and this one is Mont Blanc Explorer. All right, so Mont Blanc Explorer is Mont Blanc's take on Creed Aventus. At least that's how it smells to me. And I think that this one does smell really, really good, especially for its price point. This one has bergamot, vetiver, and patchouli, and it gets the job done, all right? So for the price points for something like this, if you're picking this up retail, I believe you can pick it up under $100. If you pick this one up on a gray market, you're gonna be very, very impressed with what you get for this price here. So great fragrance. I definitely think this one is fruity. This one garners compliments. This one projects. It's long lasting. It pulls them in, and it also works in a, you know, just out and about type of environment. If you're looking on a casual day, spray this thing on. You're hitting the beach or something, you know, spray this on, walk down the road, and you'll be good to go. And then the final fragrance on my list today comes from Valentino, and you'll know all about this. I actually just did a video that kind of outlined most of the Valentino fragrances and told you to check some of these out before you purchase this fragrance. This one is none other than Valentino Uomo Intense. All right, so this one has made a number of lists when it comes to being more attractive, being more seductive, going out on dates, anything like that. This fragrance typically is in the mix on it. Also, this one isn't an expensive fragrance. This one is a designer fragrance, so therefore you can pick this one up in stores again for maybe $110, but on the gray market you can pick this one up for a lot less. Now, it's been rumored that this one is going to be discontinued here at some point, so make sure you try this one out or get it in your collection if you don't already have it. And again, this one definitely going to help you along your quest and your path of smelling the way women want you to smell. So go ahead and be sure to check this one out, man. Valentino Uomo Intense, and some of these fragrances on the list today. Hopefully they will help you. As always, I'm your boy, Big BB. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend that we are back again, helping you smell good for the ladies. But before you leave, hit the goddamn bell.